everyone, my name is Deb and you're watching Deb Explores. And for the first time in months I've left my house and it's a little bit rainy, but I'm at Edinburgh Zoo for their opening day. It's the 29th of June 2020 and I am very excited to go see the animals, even if a lot of them are probably hiding inside. So if you come with me, let's go and we will go into the zoo. Okay, we're at the entrance to the zoo and they have left and right ways, so it's a two-way system with arrows on the floor, and face masks are definitely recommended. I've got mine here with me to put on once we get down to the front. It's got all the safety precautions out before you even enter the park with the online ticket scanning. There are limited food options. You can bring a picnic, which is great, but it's also rainy today. No cash, card payment only, and everyone stick together. If it is busier, they do have a waiting area and they're all 2 meters apart to keep all your families together in a little box. There are new maps that they have, for at least the time being anyway. And they are all, the zoo is a one-way system, so I think there are arrows in the ground showing you which way to go, but the maps also outline. In addition to all the signs everywhere, the maps also have all the safety guidelines, so it's very well implemented everywhere. Because it's raining today, or on and off a little bit, it's also very quiet. Squirrel running across the road! And I'm gonna go see if my friends, my favorites, the red pandas are over here out. Here they are, my favorites. They are roped off so you can't actually get that close to them, but this is their little enclosure here. And there's one up in the trees. There he is! But they're hiding up there for now. Oh, I've missed you! We found a second one, but they're all cuddled up in the trees. I promise this isn't going to be a video just about red pandas. Look how cute he is! Okay, I'm happy. Saw the red pandas and go home now. So the red-tailed lemurs are doing exactly what I'd be doing if I wasn't at the zoo today. And that's just holding up, huddled up. So cute! You're pretending to sleep. You were looking at me a minute ago. So a lot of the trails are blocked off, but I can see people over there because it is a one-way system. So I'm thinking it's just the way that it goes around. So it's a different way to go around the zoo, but I'm sure we'll get used to it. At least the monkeys are out. Everyone else is hiding a little bit. And I completely don't blame them. And as soon as I put the camera on them, they stop. And they're way in out of the rain. It's starting. Hi! So last time I was here, I will link the video in a little tab above. I spent the whole time running up and down this hill trying to see the sun bears. And he's decided it's raining and he's gone back in. One of them is chilling up there to the right. He is not for moving. They're just not used to people being about anymore. They're just like, nah, I'm gonna chill. So it is one troop at a time. Everyone's being really respectful today and staying apart, but it is rainy. It is very quiet today. So we'll see. We'll see what it's like. I'll come up another time when it's sunnier and warmer just to get a comparison of what it's like. But so far everyone's really respectful. Because there's so few people, not many people are wearing a mask today. It isn't mandatory here, it is recommended. I do have mine in my pocket, and if it was busier I would most definitely have it on, but we're like more than 6 feet apart, like at least 12 feet apart from people because it's so quiet. So this is where the koalas are. They are up here. Unfortunately, koalas are closed. Their exhibit's very small and it's all inside, and you also have to be very quiet with them. So it's one of the exhibits that aren't open yet. Maybe at some point when things open up a little bit more and we're in better stead with the pandemic, they'll open up, but for now, no koalas. Well, it looks like even though a lot of areas are closed, the Wallaby walkway is still open, so it's one of the few exhibits where you can actually still walk through it at the moment, but it does take us up to the pandas. Don't think I've seen so many wallabies out at once. Usually they're all chilling in the sun or hiding. You'd honestly think we were trespassing here because there is like nobody around in the zoo, and I feel really comfortable and really safe with it. I have wanted to see the giant pandas for so long, and I am so glad that they have opened the enclosures for this. I haven't actually been up here yet. When I was last at the zoo, the pandas had just been moved to this new enclosure, and we did get a very, very brief glimpse of them outside, but their indoor viewing area wasn't open yet, which it now is. And I'm gonna go see the pandas. I'm so excited. Let's see if we can. Oh, I see one. I see him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look. I mean, I know a lot of people are like, yeah, Deb, he's like literally just lying there sleeping, doing nothing. But he's so cute and fluffy. Hi. This area is also very accessible. If you're in a wheelchair or if you have strollers or prams. This one's Shan Shan. And this is a female one. So the one we saw before was a male one. And she's also just chilling out, lying up there. We are limiting how many people can come in at a time to the viewing areas, but because it's so quiet, there's absolutely no wait today for it. There's like less than 50 people in this zoo today, I think. Aww. So cute. She's not as fluffy as the male. And definitely smaller. These are their indoor enclosures, which they can come between. But they also have all of this massive area over here. We've come up the very steep hill, and this is a panda viewing area from outside, but as we know, they're both inside, nice and cozy and warm. Signs everywhere saying keep to the left, keep to the right, one-way or two-way system. So Edinburgh Zoo have done a really good job of organising all this. This is all the panda area, just to let you see, even though they are inside at the moment. See if we can find some tigers. Again, there's hand sanitizer all around the parks with reminders to please sanitize your hands. I do carry my own, but in case you don't, they are around the parks. And lots of signs pointing one ways to animals and safety reminders. This is one of my favourite exhibits. It's a tiger exhibit. I don't see them out today. There he is. He's up the back. There's lots of people viewing up there that can see him. There he is. I also do like that they have these new maps. As much as you can get in the reception in case you don't want to hold a map or you lose your map, there are maps dotted around the zoo telling you exactly where you are in the map, the one-way or two-way systems, and then always telling you what direction you can get to the animals. So we're going to head towards the penguins, which is on the other side. So all in all, I have been extremely impressed with Edinburgh Zoo and their opening day. It's very quiet. I think the weather has a part to play in that, as well as it being opening day and people are still a little bit reserved about going out and what to do. But we've seen a good bunch of animals. There's people from the zoo patrolling, animal keepers patrolling the zoo all day, keeping an eye on the animals, making sure that they are okay, considering I've not been subject to people for months, but neither have the animals. So to make sure that they are all doing well and they are all okay. So it's really nice to see that about. It's been great to be outside, out and about. I'm probably not going to rush back to parks too quickly. I don't feel too comfortable in parks, but here I feel extremely comfortable. So thank you, Edinburgh Zoo, for this wonderful day out. I believe it's a one-way system to see the penguins, but you can still get inside Penguin Rock. Hey penguins, missed you. I think the penguins have missed people too. Hi! Did you miss me too? How you been doing? Been chilling? Hello?
Hello?
Here he is! It's like, I am the emperor penguin. You are the dark side of penguins, the way you walk about. Dun 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 dun. The resistance are moving in. I do quite like that on the outside viewing area, especially around the penguins, they have footprints, so you can stand here and social distance. The penguin cafe is still open up by the penguins for takeout. They still have all their coffees, teas, drinks, and they have a selection of cakes as well for purchase. Are all individually wrapped, so you don't even need to touch them and no one else has touched them. Ice cream for the days it is warm, and then all your refrigerator food as well as some sandwiches and sodas. There's still hand sanitizers everywhere, especially when you go into the penguin cafe. Oh, it started to rain again. There's also perspex glass between yourselves and the staff there, the baristas. So you literally walk up and order at one place. It's card payment only, and then you collect your coffee at the other side. There's also this nifty little thing at the side of the counter for donating to the penguins, so you can still donate to the animals. Usually there's like conservation funds that you can put cash into, but it's all contactless, so you literally just tap your card and you can donate $2.50 to look after the penguins if you're into conservation and you still like to donate when you come to the zoo. So I thought that was quite nifty. I have a vanilla latte to keep me up on this beautiful Scottish summer day. So I'm gonna drink this and have a little look around, and I'll check back in with you shortly. In addition to all the hand sanitizers, dispensers that are around the zoo, there's also extra hand washing stations as well. So they've definitely looked out for everything in the zoo to make sure that you are as safe as possible. Though I've had a wonderful day here today, though I still suggest that you don't come here from outside of Scotland. Not because we don't want you, we do, we're friendly people, we want everyone to come visit, but there are still some restrictions. Most of the UK is now opening up for coming to visit, but I would wait if you're from down in England or Ireland or Wales a little bit before you come up to visit, just to make sure that everything's in play, especially with the UK doing so well and Scotland's doing extremely well with keeping this virus under wraps. But before we go, I'm just here to see if the red pandas are out still. There's still a little one up there. The one up there's moved, but I don't know where he's gone. I was hoping maybe I'd come down and they'd be moving to go into their house, but they're not having it today, but I will be back again soon. Bye, red panda. Just before we leave, we're going to take a little look at the meerkats just to see if they're out. I think they're in this little shed, but we'll let this family have a look first and then pop over. I honestly can't believe how quiet it is. Partially the weather's kept people away. Hey! Hey, meerkats. We're gonna head home and get cozy as well soon. That says we're heading out. The shop's not through the usual door right now. It's through a little side door somewhere. The shop is around this side so that there's more space for a line and a queue if it is busy. But today I don't think there's even anybody in. Queue here, and then again more sanitizer before you head inside. This way towards the exit, but we're going to have a look about in the shop. You can even take your own red panda home if you've fallen in love with them like me. So the zoo are also selling their own face masks. I was very excited to see they have a red panda mask, and I also got one with these beautiful giant pandas. They have very nice masks on sale as well. They're very light. They were £7.50 per mask, which is pretty reasonably priced. So I'm just happy I've got a red panda mask. I never have red panda merch. It's amazing. Yes. So been to the gift shop, heading to the car. So I definitely will be back. It's great to see a lot of people social distancing at the moment because it's really quiet. I'm quite comfortable not wearing a mask. because as you've seen from my videos, there's actually nobody about. It's quieter than parks and walks. But I think if I did come up on a sunny day, I definitely will be taking wearing my mask. I do have one on me, and if I did feel uncomfortable in any way or there were too many people, I would definitely be wearing that mask. But until the next time, now that Scotland's opening up, I hope to be able to do a lot more vlogs, take you around Scotland again this summer. So until the next time, thank you all so very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, high five the like button, hit subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, have a wonderful day and stay safe.